What's good, peeps? It's your boy Robbie Swagger back at you with another video. And on today, we'll be doing a taper on a side and back wavelength cut. As always, man, you want to make sure that you comb the hair out or comb the canvas, if you will. Make sure you get that hair off that scalp and make sure everything is up and ready to be cut. Next step, I'm going in with my Stylecraft Rebel lever open with my half guard or zero. And whenever you're doing wavelength cuts, make sure that you ask the client by wavelength, what do you mean? Because everybody's definition of wavelength is different. And you would also want to start with a bigger guard too. That's just to make sure you don't cut too much off, because you can always cut some off, but you can't put hair back on their head. So try to be cautious of that. Next step, moving right along, just setting in my ball guideline using my Andis GTX cordless XO. Now these trimmers aren't zero gap, they are factory set, if you will. Reason being is for beginners, whenever you're putting in your ball guideline, 9 times out of 10 you probably don't know how to set your clippers up just yet. You will, but not just yet, and this prevents you from having to work so hard and get a guideline out. Now right here, going in with my Stylecraft Rebel again, with the lever open, we'll start to begin our transition. Now moving my lever halfway, just going through my progressions, going halfway past that that first ball guideline, and then I close it up to knock that bottom guideline out. Moving along, next I got my one guard, and I'm just going up a half an inch, making my guideline. And what you want to do is just, make a guideline and blend that section out. Well, that's how I like to attack things. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to do things. It's just how you want to do it, man. Now moving the lever halfway, just going a quarter of an inch up, making sure that I use my corners to get inside those tight areas, and I'm also stretching the skin to make those small areas bigger. And where you want to attack at is just under where you went in with the lever open. Now I think I have the lever closed, and I'm just attacking that bottom line, just trying to lighten it up a little bit so I can blend this area completely out, or at least just have it set up. Now going in with my zero guard, halfway open, just again attacking that line, so when I take this guard off, I can pick at the bottom line and blend these transitions together. So as you can see right here, I took the half guard off, and I'm just using my corners to kind of pick at certain areas to blend that together. You may have to do it multiple times, but it's a good trick to pick up. Now going in with my half guard with the lever open. This is the biggest guard I'm going to use for this haircut, and I'm just going up another half inch. Now moving the lever halfway, just going up a quarter inch, but right under where I went in with the lever open. Bringing these transitions together from my 1.5 to my 1. Now with the lever closed, just attacking that bottom line again, trying to lighten it up some more so we can bring these two areas together. Now back with my one guard, lever open, just attacking the dark spots, bringing these two areas together, trying to lighten it up some more so we can have this thing completely blended out. We want my guy all the way put together, and knocking down some more of that hair, making sure it just lay down so I can see what I'm looking at and see what type of detailing I might have to do later on. That lever was closed, by the way, and right now I'm just going in halfway, again working my way down all the way back down from top to bottom. I like to do that so I can at least have the fade set in, and whatever areas I might have to go to, again, detail work, I can go straight to it. Now going in with my lever open with no guard, just picking at certain areas. When doing this, make sure the lever's open if you go into the dark spots, and use your corner so you don't cut too much off, because you will patch them if you don't. Now moving on for the neck taper, pretty much the same as the other side of the head. So I'm gonna jump off of here, let you guys watch this, and I'll be back in a second.
John the Dreamer.
guys for holding on. And right here, I'm just knocking that hair down near the hairline area. Whenever you do that, whatever guard you use to cut the hair down with, make sure you go just a little up under that to knock down the hairs around the hairline to make sure you get that thing sharp. And then I come right behind it with the Chi hairspray and I comb it out. This is to ensure that this guy has a sharp, crispy edge up. And now I'm starting my lineup with the neckline. Again, you want to follow the natural neckline. You don't want to bring it in too close, because doing that when the hair grows back, it makes it look bad, you know. So try not to push their neckline back, because you can do that. For the edge up, I don't have the full edge up, but basically what I do, I like to start in the middle, and then whatever side that I choose to go on, I use that side of my edges to make my way to that side, and as I come back, I use that side of the blade to come back to the middle part, and I move the client's head around and make sure that it is, you know, where I want it to be. And also use your mirrors, your camera on your phone, they'll never lie to you. And now we're about to get into that razor work. Please make sure that every time you make a stroke with that razor, you stretch the skin. You want to try not to nick anybody, or at least try to prevent from nicking anybody as much as possible. And stretching the skin before you move, that helps do that. And also, if you did use spritz to freeze the hair before you edged them up, try to scrape some off with the razor, you know, to at least get it off the client's skin sometime, because again, you do want them to look good and feel good once they get up out of your chair. And as you can see, we got my guy all the way together here. And me being me, I just like to double check my work most of the time. Some people don't, and you know, it's cool to each his own, but this is just something that I particularly like to do. This freehand method right here, it helps get some of the roach legs up off of your client's head. That's what we call the straight hairs that stick up once you cut everything down. Again, you want them to look smooth. Well, you want their haircut to look smooth, and that helps do that. Also, when I do that, I like to follow up with the close shaver on their head. It works really good for wavelength cuts, especially wavers. And then, you know, just take my shavers in the balding spots that I made. And also, he wants his face smooth, and these help ensure that. Man, check my boy out. But watch this 360 though. Let me slow it down one time for y'all. Make sure y'all see that all the way around right there. That is a nice cut, if I do say so myself. And this right here is a step that everybody should do. Take your astringent and wipe wherever you put some liners or clippers. This helps retard any bacteria, and you're at least doing your part in the community. And again, this right here is the finished cut. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, like, share, subscribe, and we will be back for more. Thank you.